Welcome back, boys. Back on the lift one more time. Adjust the alignment just a little bit so I can make it to the alignment shop. And one of the O2s isn't reading from the data log, so we're gonna try to check that out real quick. So far, boys, it looks like we fixed the O2. We changed some settings with our fan, so I want to see if the fan comes on. All right, the fan is on right now. Oh, because this is disconnected. That's why I wasn't warming up. All right, boys, she's coming off the lift for good. For good, man. Everything is good. We found a little coolant leak, got it fixed. It was just a hose clamp. Got it fixed. Got the freaking radiator fan fixed, bro. Shout out Block Monster. He hooked me up with that. Big shout out for that, man. But yeah, everything else is good. Now we just need we need to get this exhaust on so we could dial in the tune. I wish, man, so close, but I'm probably not gonna be able to do no wide open throttle pulls until I get home, because he's probably gonna do my exhaust tomorrow, and then unless Phil goes ham tomorrow. It's like this bitch keeps dropping, dog. Yeah, everything's running good, man. Really excited. What's going on, guys? We're back. I don't even know where we left off. Anyways, Phil got us a new tune. I fixed the O2s. I don't know what it was. I just disconnected it, traced it. I pulled it off the main engine harness, checked out the pins, plugged them back in. And before I decided to swap the O2s, because that's pretty much how you can tell. If one O2 is dead, swap it to the other side. And if it follows, that's how you know it's dead. So before I did that, I turned on the car, checked it, and it started reading fine. So that corrected itself. Another thing is the car is running super lean on one side, but we can't tell what it is yet because the collector is wide open. Coyotes are very finicky as far as like O2 sensor placement, and like if you were gonna run dumps off your headers, you have to be really strategic with how your exhaust is set up. So we can't really do anything right now. Phil gave us a tune that way we could drive over there safely, because it was like starving for fuel on one side. So he kind of hacked around the calibration and got it where we can drive until we get our exhaust put on. So we can't really do nothing right now, man. So the car's running and everything's great. It starts right up. The cooling fans turn on. It is good to go 100%. The only other thing that I'm a little bit worried about is, and you guys probably heard it, it sounds like a big exhaust leak, like almost like it's coming out of the side of the heads. I really hope that's not the case. I really hope it's just, you know, the exhaust not having no back pressure. Maybe it's making that noise because it's like coming and going. It's weird. So I don't think the gasket would be freaking sealing and unsealing. So I don't want to think too far into it. I just want to get the exhaust put on, and we'll go from there. If it's still making the noise, and we know where it's coming from. So yeah, man, I hope my buddy can get me in tomorrow, because I really want to hear this exhaust start, number one, and number two, I want to get this tune dialed in and start giving you guys, you know, badass content, amazing numbers. I plan to put it on the dyno for you guys. I really don't care for dyno numbers. I care what it traps. I want it to trap over 115. If it traps over 115, I'm happy, because that's the 2-valve on nitrous would only trap 114. So if it's faster than the car on nitrous, you can't beat that, man. On nitrous, it'll be a monster if I decided to put it on nitrous. So that's all it owes me, man. But yeah, that's all I had for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this little video, little update. And if you guys have any questions, drop them down in the comments down below. Make sure you guys are subscribing, man, and staying tuned for all this this Coyote swap content that's coming. So without further ado, man, we guys will see you on the next one. It's your boy ReyesBuilt. See y'all later, man. Peace. Welcome back to the video, guys. Today we are finally putting the exhaust back on the car, so we're gonna hear what it sounds like with the MagnaFlow mufflers with the Coyote combination. It's my first time my dad hearing the car start up, so he just checked out the motor. You guys want to check it out again? Gen 2 truck motor. Everything's running good, man. It's running really good. It's crazy how simple it was. Official drive. Let's hope that it drives pretty good. Oh my god, the alignment is bad, you guys. It is bad. It's hard to steer it. It feels like it doesn't have any power steering. Once it's rolling, it's fine, but freaking cop just pulled out while we pulled out. Hey, it doesn't feel like I have brakes. Like the Hydro Boost has air in it. No, it feels loose. Hard to press them. A little hard? Kinda. I gotta get used to the electronic throttle and clutch now. It feels really different. But yeah, man, the steering is pretty tough, so I don't want to be recording and doing this at the same time. I'm gonna have to muscle it to turn it. So yeah, man, I'll let you guys know when we get there. She's driving good, man. Just the brakes are pretty stiff because we disconnected the Hydro Boost and all that, so I'm pressing on the brakes hard right here. Well, I mean, it's stopping, it's just really hard, it's really firm. That's what she said. But dude, she's driving good, dude, and this is on a bass tune. All right, I'm trying to take this turn. Yeah, the alignment is really bad, you guys, because I did the caster camber plates and I did the bump steer, so yeah, it's pretty freaking bad. She's driving good, man. It's driving. The Coyote swap is driving. All of our gauges are working. That is crazy, man. Everything's working, man. Fuel pressure is good. Oil pressure is good. It's about 40 psi. Coolant temp. Shout out Phil, man. This fucking tune is good. 198. Yeah, I'm gonna get off this camera, man. It's taking me some force to stop. We made it. Look at the other old girl. Man, she looks good too. Made it, man. I can't wait to hear what it sounds like with the exhaust on it. Bro, it is stiff. It feels like manual brakes. Hard? Why? Yeah, it's hard.
Vacuum.
I'm pressing the shit on them and it...
Hard as fuck. You don't got vacuum to brake. Sure, you don't hook the vacuum to.
Where does the vacuum go?
Oh, you don't got brake.
It's hydro boost.
It's a hydro boost.
Yeah. You think you're just airing the lines or something? We changed the rack and all the power steering lines.
Maybe you put them backwards.
How do you bleed it?
Don't bleed it. It's self-bleed by itself. And you check the fucking fluid level. It's you put in your power steering pump or the same one?
Same one.
The belt's slipping. But no, the belt's tight. You tightened it up, didn't you?
Yeah, that's the one that's really tight on the driver's side. The second belt?
Yeah, I would check the make sure the lines are crossed on it.
Yeah.
You didn't take nothing off the hydro boost part of it on top?
She's smoking though. Tailpipe smoking. Hopefully. Alright boys, I guess we jinxed it when I said the car was coming off the lift for good. We gotta figure out this power steering. So I got a new pump, but we need to get a cold start and get this thing out of here. First time hearing the exhaust. Power steering works again, boys. We fixed it. Look, it's flowing now.
Right, that hard pocket.
Boom.
You put, yeah, knocked it out.
Yeah. So before it wasn't flowing at all. So I didn't know this, he didn't know this. We had the whole rack torn apart, the pump off, all the lines, we put new lines on there. I didn't know there was a bleeding process. I thought you just fill it up, and it's my fault for not looking, but I was excited to hear the car run. So I guess whenever we turned the car on and it sucked that fluid down, maybe the air pocket damaged the pump or something. That pump had 120,000 miles on it, so might as well change it now. I'm kind of kicking myself in the ass because I should have changed it whenever everything was apart. But I was like, it's still good, why go mess with it? So we went and got a new part from the parts store, and that one was messed up. The line wouldn't thread in, we were here messing around with it. Took it back, when I got another one, the same part number, and it worked. So it's working, man. So what I did was put everything back together, fill up your reservoir with the car off and the key to the on position so you can turn your wheel. With the car off, you turn your wheel all the way to the left, all the way to the right. Do that about 12 times and it'll burp the system enough so you can start it. Make sure it's full to the top, because as soon as you start it, it's gonna suck it down. So I started it, it sucked it down. He told me to shut it off, I shut it off. We filled it back up, and once we put the wheels on it, on the ground, it still felt tight until about one portion I was holding it to try to keep on turning it, and then boom, it broke loose. And then now it's good. So I just took it around the block. It's good now, man. Now we're just gonna need an alignment, which we're gonna get alignment here in about an hour and a half or so. But yeah, now we can finish tuning this thing, man. I'm really, really excited, bro. Thank God it wasn't like the rack, it wasn't the hydro booster, nothing like that, man. We're good, man. This thing sounds good. It definitely has a different sound than a 2-valve. I'll put up a 2-valve clip of it idling. Sounds good. It looks good too. Jeez, come on. Hell yeah. Appreciate it again, man.
You're welcome. Maybe I'll buy another car or
oh yeah, another build on the channel. As you guys know, if y'all are new to the channel from these videos, he had a fully blown, like, built 2-valve car, and it didn't meet his needs, you know. Like it was badass, it was fast, but it didn't have all the badass amenities that Coyotes have, like as far as gas mileage, it driving like a normal car until you get into boost, stuff like that, man. So yeah, I mean, I told him, dude, he blew like 18,000 on a built 2-valve motor, and I was like, dude, that can get you a badass one of these. So yeah, once we get this thing dialed in on E85, we're definitely gonna pick him up and let him drive it, so he could feel the power. You know, he helped me build this thing, so I really don't let many people drive my car, but he had a way faster car than this, so I trust him. But damn, man, this shit looks good. See, idle's good, everything sounds great. I love it, man, can't complain. Hell yeah.